That is wonderful. I feel like your journey, it's like textbook of scaling, right? Of reusing money, doing the 1031 exchange into bigger property, just buying and holding it for X amount of years. And that's the appeal that brought me into real estate investing as well. But thinking about the amount of time it takes, I was like, it's a little bit discouraging. But see where you're at, you're still plenty youthful. You are active in real estate investing, and it's really cool to hear like such a success story and you being so humble about it. Tell me about that office building that you 1031 into. So, do you lease that to multiple tenants or one, and is that, a triple net lease?
There are 6 total tenants. It's like a professional building, so there's a law firm, there's a big hospital, network here in town that has an office, a couple, like, physical therapy offices. So let's see, I inherited some leases. A couple of them were at least partially, I think, double net, not triple net. Since then, we've redone, extended some leases, signed some new leases, of course, but we've just kinda done whatever we've been able to do at the time with the tenant, kind of what the market will allow us to do. Right now, I think we're working on more gross numbers rather than triple net leases, but they're still good.
They're still good. Still working out numbers wise. From going from single family to then apartment complexes to now this office building, was there any fear in changing the asset type and the type of tenants? I mean, you actually started with students and then moved on to real. Yes, students, but like families and people working and professionals, and then the multi-units, which are different tenants than single family. You have families that take care of homes as if they're their own, and then you have apartment tenants who live in them like they're apartments, right? We've lived in apartments. It's obvious it's not yours. You treat however. So going to now, these businesses that you're releasing to, was there any kind of fear around this growth or is that not even part of your makeup?
It's a great question, very valid question. For me, I think I don't know what I don't know, and it's all exciting because it's because it's real estate and other people do it, so why can't I? I guess was at least subconsciously, that was how I felt process. So, no, I wouldn't say that there was fear. There was certainly unknowns, and there was, like you said, what I said, "How am I gonna do this?" But it was the how am I gonna do it, not why should I or why can't I? And I guess I just always thought of it as a natural progression. I'd like to get bigger, and I'd like to scale up a little bit, and the nice thing about those more commercial properties is that I have hired a property manager to manage the day-to-day stuff so that I'm not the one taking the phone calls when things go wrong, or I'm not the one that's having to worry or stress out about leasing. Let somebody else worry and stress out about it. At least I hope they will, 'cause that's what I'm paying them to do, right?
Yeah. So it's a bit of seeing other people doing it and knowing that you can do it, having that confidence and a little bit of ignorance as well is what I hear.
I accept that, yes. My ignorance, I grew with it.
Yeah. And ignorance can be bliss sometimes, and I mean, obviously, ignorance has, like, such a negative connotation to it, and I don't mean it in a negative way, but, I've shared this before, getting into podcasting, getting my real estate license, I was a bit ignorant in the amount of competition and the amount of people that are doing it as well. Had I known, maybe I would have been fearful or felt like there might have been a voice in my head saying I couldn't do this, but I just was like, "This is what I'm doing. Here I am, 100%."